Hello, good night. I can't hear you.
Hi, Gali. Good night.
Hi, good night. How is everything going?
Fine, thanks. You?
I'm
How
glad
are
to
you?
hear that. Everything is going good. Thank you so much for asking. Good night. Give me a second. Hear you now. How was your day? Hey,
Sorry, Gali. I
no
have.
worries. What happened?
Well, fine, thanks. Yeah. Um, I want to tell you I was vaccinated tonight
Ah, nice. With which one?
with Pfizer.
Oh, I don't know too much about this, but everybody's saying that that is like the best one.
Yes, it's what the most of people say, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. At least it's like the one that is selected or like that will allows you to entry to Europe. So
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm vaccinated now. I'm vaccinated now, so I can relax it more, but I have to take
how do
care.
you feel? How do you feel? You have some symptoms? Do you
Um,
feel like tired or something?
yeah, I feel so good. Only the arm hurts a little bit, but nothing more. Everything's okay. I don't know if lately we will have any trouble, but
Now
I
it's
think it's
okay.
yeah.
That is the most important thing, like
Yes, yeah. Well,
okay.
I can go to the work more relaxed right now.
Yeah, perfect. And make your life and hang out with friends and etc. Will be like easier.
Yes, it's like I have feels sentimientos encontrados. How to say? How do
Like
you
que
say?
tienes sentimientos encontrados, no te escucho bien. Sentimientos encontrados. Yeah, you can say like I have different opinions. I have like crush feelings. I have
Crush
like
feelings. Crush feelings.
doubt,
That is the
doubt.
expression. I have a crush feelings now. It's a good moment to get the vaccine. So
Yeah, yeah. Here is like really hard because as I am moving, I need to stay in the same place for 20 days because the first shot and then the other shot. So I guess that I will do it when I arrive to Colombia. But in Colombia, it's like which one they will apply. Here in Bolivia would be easier because like the population is less, so it's easier have access. But I don't know.
yeah. Here I have the look of where work. They get that mm, how do you say acuerdo trial
Agreement.
agreement.
Okay.
The place where I work have an agreement with the government.
Mhm.
They get the vaccine for everyone, so that is good because every one of my friends don't have the vaccine.
Yeah,
This
that's good. Yeah, nice. Here in Bolivia, they are starting with 18 years old. They are doing really fast the process because they don't have a lot of people.
oh, they
They are like
sounds pretty
12,
good.
12 million in the whole country. It's not too
It
much.
sounds too good. Here in Ecuador, um, we have to start the process with the people of 16 years to 35.
Mhm.
Um, it will going to start the next month, so it's too long time. But I have a look now.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so Daniel, do you have time? Did you have time to check it out, the two videos that I sent to the WhatsApp group?
Yeah. I look
Nice.
that. I look.
Okay, this topic was um, social media attack like massively all social media. I remember that by this time everybody was talking about Facebook and privacy policies and everything. So I want to know what is your opinion about this situation because it's so complex. And also, if you have the opportunity to listen how they do the questions, what do you think what happens there? Do you think that Mark Zuckerberg has knowledge about, or no? What do you
Well,
think?
I think this topic and these videos of the social media and the databases with Mark Zuckerberg, it was a really sounded around the world. So I have a question now.
Really known, muy conocido.
Yeah, really
No.
now.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question now because I don't know how the state, how the government introduce the laws in in a private company, right? Why if the laws don't have an stipulated crime or contravention, or how they can manage every databases, right? Because Facebook is a company who works with a databases of the users, and if it doesn't have any regulation on the law, how the government can get introducing that?
Well, basically, the thing that you just discussed or you asked is the main problem of this case because apparently, as they showed to the world, was a question or was a situation that can kind of you know they use that personal data for something that is completely wrongful because that gives advantage to um, this president, right? So the thing here is how we should regulate this situation and how we can make control of it. Now, like solving your first question is, of course, that the government have responsibility because we are talking about human rights like privacy, we are talking about dignity, integrity, and etc. And some of the questions are really interesting because imagine if really now in this modern world, as we are posting a lot of things on social media, imagine that someone that complete access to your device. Where are you? Where are your location? Where have you been? Where do you eat? With who? How? When? Etc. It's a lot of information. So that, of course, that will be at some point be completely unsecure. And as Mark said, was like, yes, if we cannot manage all this data, we don't deserve that all the users trust in us. But the reality, as we checked last night, is any government can, maybe US, maybe some countries in Europe, can kind of have control. But if we are not talking about cybercrime or something like that going against to a criminal code, we don't have any responsibility. It's really hard to punish them.
Yeah,
And in
but
Latin America,
yeah, I know that. But all the people who use it in Facebook, they knows what are the polity privacy with
nobody
the.
read it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why? Because they have to read that.
Yeah, but
So if
imagine
they
that
don't
you
read
are
it,
not, yeah,
if
they
they
are
don't
not
read it,
conscious.
the um, the the the, the CEO, they, he or she don't have the fault
Yeah,
because it's how do you say el giro del negocio o a lo que se dedica. Quiero decir como que como que it is what it is the work of the company, right?
yeah, the company's work.
The company's work is
Yeah,
the material of they have to make
yeah, but
his job,
here,
right? But
yeah, but remember that in this case, what happens was like they use some information that they catch, like working,
yeah,
like
yeah, I
every
know.
user that comes. Yeah, so I guess that is by the users that at the end gives to all this information, but also
Yeah, but
how
this,
they
but
have
I
like
think
published all the profiles.
I think it is a it is an information that they have. Why they have? Because the users can are are who they share everything of these databases. So
Yeah.
they don't have a fault. It is a public information right now.
No,
So
but some profiles are completely private.
yeah, but if you don't want to have the sorry, if you don't want to share your privacy with the Facebook, who is the company who make that, so
Yeah. Why do you do that?
why do you have
Yeah.
Facebook? It's
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
So if
But here we are not talking about
it's
one or two, we're talking about hundreds. So that
yeah,
is the
but
point.
it's
Yeah.
like
I
it
understand your
works.
point.
Yeah, it works like a marketing company, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, here in Ecuador, the marketing company works with an information of the all of people who they have a databases. So if one company of if the government contract their services,
Mhm.
it look like a Facebook can buying the service who can do what they can uh, give the information for uh, a point, right? So I don't think it is bad because because Facebook is a company who have work and they work with the databases. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad
Their fault.
time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
perfect.
think that.
I'm so glad that you share with us your position and that you like know that and you have your own interpretation. So that sounds really nice. That's for that reason we are here to share different points of view. Okay. So I guess that we are done. I just saw that Jamil comes, but now it's gone. Before you leave, I will please ask you that you fill the survey and now it's turned on.
Okay, I'm gonna do right now.
Yeah, and I will see you tomorrow in a lesson.
Yep. See you tomorrow, Gali. Thank you
Yeah,
for
thanks to you. Bye
us.
bye. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Have a good night.
You too. Hello, good night. How are you? Jamil, hello.
Hello, Miss. How are you?
Can I see you? Perfect. Nice. How is everything going?
Miss, I just had an exam now. I finished recently.
Okay.
I'm ready. But tomorrow, uh, tomorrow Thursday, it's my last class, so I will be ready for the classes about law.
No worries. We can do it the next week. Nothing happens. We can organize in something and recover all the sessions. Or even at the end, when I'm in Colombia, more free, we will do it. So no worries. Okay, so here it's an important thing, and try if you have to miss a lesson, try to do it in our speaking calls because then I can play with that. But if not, then will be harder. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, Jamie, do you have time to check the? Did you have time to check the video that I sent? The couple of videos that I sent about Facebook,
They
or not really?
how Cambridge exploited the face data?
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
no, I couldn't miss.
This is like so important. But did you listen about this case when Facebook kind of be related in a case about fault in data protection law?
No,
You never listen about?
no.
Hmm.
The first time
Okay.
I'm listening that, but I would like to
Okay.
learn more about that because it looks really interesting to know that
Yeah. But what do you mean? What do you think that means data security law?
data security.
What do you think that are related or why it's important? Try
Data
to give
security
me an
law.
answer.
Well,
Yeah.
because the laws are going to protect our data, our privacy in, for example, Facebook or another app that we have. And I think
Yeah.
that's really important if we keep our security safe.
Yeah. But how do you think that works?
Well,
It's not necessary. It's not correct or incorrect answer. I just know that you let me know how much you know about something that is not something that you studied before. So how do you think that should work? Like, because I will put you an example. If I am posting a picture on Instagram or in Facebook, I am letting like I am allowing that they do what kind of things with my pictures. They have it in their system, in their website. If I am putting some authority or some recognition in the image, I am using the platform. So of course that they have a policy, a private policy or terms and conditions, but I never studied or I never read it. It's just an example. So imagine that they start to, I don't know, or what happens with memes, for example, that comes viral. Is like they are using your image until what is like really hard to see when I am giving my consent and when not.
so people can report that memes,
Yeah,
everything related to that.
yeah. But how do you think that happens? Like not in this internet world. How do you think that lawyers manage that outside of the internet? What do you think, or maybe what did you saw sometimes, or studied, or read it?
I'd like to know that where do the lawyers start reporting that action, those actions about memes,
Yeah,
fake
nice.
news.
Yeah, nice. It'd be amazing that you check the video about the lesson that we had yesterday, because we will discuss this kind of topics and I kind of give you some ideas about how this is working in Latin America, because it's really hard. There are really complex cases and you need to like be the lawyer of one of the huge and most important agencies or multinationals for try to encourage this kind of situations, right? So it's important that you check the video. Now it's on YouTube. You can go and see it. And I mean, I want to know also what is like your knowledge about like I don't know in your country is so common as in mine that we have these crimes related like cyber crimes, like they use hackers for stolen bank accounts or something. Is that common in Peru or not
Ah,
really?
bank accounts.
Yeah, like
Well,
they start to stolen money from the apps of the banks. You listen that is not common in your country.
yes, my mother recently was stolen by an application. Well, my mother saw a message, and the bank the bank sent to my mother a letter about she has paid several money for an action, and unexpectedly my mother was stolen
Mhm.
uh, was stolen with money, was stolen by, well, by thieves, I don't know, burglars that stole my mother, and my mother uh, report that, and well, I don't know how to explain that, but yes, my mother recently was stolen.
Yeah, and what was the proceeding in the bank, or what they answered her?
Well, the first time my mother did was my mother went to the bank. She was complaining there. Well, I don't know because I wasn't there with her, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask how was how happened that.
yeah. Well, in these cases, in Colombia, for example, they are completely responsible because you are paying insurance when you are paying, for example, for the management of one card, like credit card or debit card. You are paying an insurance about these things can happen, but also they are the ones responsible because they are the owners of the platforms and they need to check and oversee that everything is going good. So if they have a mistake or for some reason someone started from other device, that is fault of of the bank, right? Now it's like a really common crime. In Colombia, they are doing a lot. So you need like to put the strongest passwords and yeah, it's like a really hard situation that we are going through. And this is also work for lawyers because as soon as you start to represent the bank or that you start to represent the client, you will have work when you become a lawyer.
Yes, I want to become a lawyer. But I know that my mother was affected by a ripoff. But I'm gonna ask her how happened that. Well, and tomorrow I would like to tell you what happened.
Yeah, nice. It will be
Oh,
amazing
yeah,
that you share with us in our class.
very interesting.
Yeah, perfect. Nice. So we will like discuss when we can make a meeting for recover all the sessions. And I will please ask you that you check the couple of videos that I sent to the WhatsApp group because it's part of the activities and then we can discuss it. And also that you check this data security law class when you have time, when you go out of your exams, because some of that will come into the test. It's like not hard tests, but it's better that you keep updated for all the lessons.
Miss, and tomorrow will we have a speaking call or just classes?
No, tomorrow you're just class.
Okay,
Remember, tomorrow, what day is tomorrow? I can't forget it.
Thursday,
Yeah. So we will have a speaking call again on Friday.
Friday. Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
So Wednesday and Friday speaking calls, and then um, Tuesday, we will have lesson from 8 to 9.
All right, Miss.
Yeah. But remember that every day that we have a speaking call, I sent into the WhatsApp group, hey, this is the schedules and this is the activity that we will discuss. Can be a text, can be a video, can be a conversation, can be a debate, an article, etc. So always try to keep that. I try to do it early, but try to, it just takes 10 minutes, I guess. Then you can be ready.
All
Okay?
right.
And
Yes.
before you leave, I will please ask you that you feel the survey that now is open. You can check in the bottom of your screen something pull. It's like a volume signal. It's like 3 lines. Votaciones, votación, pool. No sé qué más he visto. ¿Te aparece?
I didn't hear that, Miss. The last part you said.
En la parte de abajo de la pantalla vas a
Yeah.
encontrar lo que aparece como votación, pool
Ah,
o
yes, yes.
son 3 lineecitas. Entonces ve ahí y contesta las preguntas, porfa, que están ahí conectadas.
All right. I sent, Miss.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your opinion. So I will see you tomorrow in our session.
Bye, Miss. Take care.
Okay, take care. Bye bye. Hello, Mariana.
Hi, teacher.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. And you?
Yes, I can hear you too. How was your day?
Okay. It was good.
Give me a second, please.
All good. Okay.
Nadie me respondió. Okay, hello.
Okay. What? Hello.
There is nobody answer me, like was telling me, but then an answer is like they turn off the call. So
Ah.
crazy people. Okay. So today we will discuss a little bit. I want that you share your opinion about these videos that I sent this morning. How do you think that the courts should be deal with these cases when we are losing some data from other databases, right? How we should manage this and yes, basically, what is your opinion? How do you like feel the questions of the judges? What is your personal opinion about?
My personal. Okay. I think we have to be careful with the social media when we
Yeah.
register or when we fill out surveys, because our private information can be revealed
Yeah, review.
and other purposes.
Yeah.
And absolutely, we all have we have the right to take care of our privacy, I think.
Yeah, that is so important. Tell me, please, how do you
Yes,
feel like
and
this trial?
I think this what, teacher?
How do you feel the trial? How do you feel this?
I can.
Yeah, I know why, because I have here
Okay,
the.
the
Give me a
trial,
second. No, I have here like the. No, can you
I
hear me?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
I ¿Cómo se dice entrecortado? A ratos.
Yeah. I
I
can listen to
hear
that, but no fluency. Like it's cutting. The connection is bad.
no fluency. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I think I don't know. Is my connection? I
Maybe it's
guess.
mine. I just turn on my data. Let's see how it works. Now, maybe better.
You the question. Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, like what is your concept about some of the questions that create the judges in this case, in this Facebook case? How do you feel it? How,
And
what, yeah,
the case of Facebook,
yeah.
I think the questions was was
But do you
uh,
feel it rude?
no, I think was relaxed. The questions,
Yeah.
no, I think that the trial was was relaxed, was easygoing. I think.
Yeah. And
Um,
how do you feel that he answered the questions? Like quite nervous or not at all?
Not at all. In some questions, I think the the in this case the demandado.
Yeah. Yeah. You can say like, mm, you can say depending of the case. Like here, it's supposed that we are talking about civil or commercial case. So depend like the ones that it's the offense against, if we are talking of the victim. But here is like demandant, and the one that is going on the demand. So the one that needs to, give me a second. The ones that needs to answer the demand, right? I cannot hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, and now I think my microphone.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I was a trial easygoing,
Yeah.
and the civil.
But
I think
um, in this case, for example, we need to refer that he was like
yeah.
used
I think
as
teacher
a.
connection is really bad.
Yeah, you cannot hear me.
Ya, entrecortado, ¿cómo se decía? No,
Now
se corta un
maybe
poco.
I will move. I will move a little bit. Give me a second, because I like
The
I changed my
answer and the
position,
dependent.
and before I have like a
Okay.
really. Yeah.
Okay, speaker.
Hello.
Teacher.
But maybe better. What do you think? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Other
Yes,
thing that we
I
have.
can. And you?
Yes, I can hear you. So we would like continue. We can talk the ones that is called to answer the demand, but also we can say the defendant, right? I put it in the
Yeah.
WhatsApp like a couple of seconds ago. And in this case, I don't know if you check it, they works with Mark Zuckerberg as he like belongs to the witnesses. They treat him as a witness, como un testigo,
Yeah.
porque es como una fase de cuestionario, ¿sabes? De interrogatorio. So they feel
Like the witness.
yeah, like I guess I didn't know the case and I am not related, but I feel like a witness, but like one of the most important ones, because they have like a specific and specialized knowledge, and of course that he can refers if something was wrong or not inside of the company, or how they are managing like the policies.
Yeah.
So do you understand the concept and the context of the situation? Do you have some questions, or how do you think that we should manage with this kind of crimes that happens online?
I understand the video, the trial. No, I don't have questions, but I think this area of the data is regard the information is growing up, and I believe that I believe that it depends on each one to be careful when entering a web page and read the all the ads or the policies that always
Yeah,
are in small letter. I think that for
yeah,
the for this
privacy
new
policy.
area that I think is growing yet.
Privacy, privacy.
Privacy. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, and
I
you,
I listen a one word, but now I don't remember, because I found of the traductor
yeah,
and 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 I take the same word. I don't get the traduction.
yeah, but
Uh,
you can find the subtitles
I
of
can
the video.
I can remember now, but I see again the video, and I write, and tomorrow I say you what the word, but because I can't find the traduction, and
No worries.
I don't remember now.
And that happens a lot of time when we should to interpretate what is the context about,
I
right?
think that's like appelier. Appelier? I don't know. I don't remember. But
Okay, I will check it. If
I
you,
think it's appelier.
maybe we are talking about the ones that do the appeal, you know, como el apelante.
Yeah.
Pero me tocaría mirar la parte, me toca mirar la parte del video específica que tú refieres, a ver si estamos teniendo la buena pronunciación o quizás,
Okay. Yeah.
quizás no.
I listen the video and I recognize a lot of words that recognized some words that in the class we are learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like
Amazing.
like
That's the idea.
Satina, like Satina.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. And
yeah, that is.
There's more. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the idea. That is, when you check it out in a real context, you don't get lost because you didn't identify what the hell they are talking about. The idea is that you can understand it.
See, and I understand more the accent of Americans than the English.
British one. Oh, the British is really hard. It's really hard.
I can imagine when I listen to Indians accent. Indian?
Yeah. It's really hard. That is harder, but it's quite funny. But English, as they are like so rude, they sound rude. And when you don't understand, it's like, sorry. And then start to repeat, but getting angry at the same time. Yeah, it's just my experience. Yeah, it's like, they are like, same that French. Like, for them, like, language is like, I feel it, no? It's just my opinion. I feel like they don't want that someone can pronounce really good the words. That happens a lot of in France. And they push you to pronounce it good. What it's okay, but it's so much harder than American. And as we can't, or we maybe in our school or primary, we doesn't have access to this accent. So listen and change some words right now that we are an adults and we have like a little knowledge about the language is harder. Even when I saw a movie, for example, if I have like this accent, takes me a little bit more of time. Or I need to use, for example, some book, like I have a little book when I start to put these changes, because it's also important to understand like how change the language. And sometimes we miss it. Yeah, it's different. It's like, oh, I need to put here something, and I do it like, it was the way that I learned it. I put in parentheses how I listen it. So I put like a little mark if it's a British accent or American one.
Okay.
It's like, oh, I need to pronounce it like this.
Okay. Interesting practice.
It's important. Yeah, it's important to get in contact with a lot of this information that belongs to different countries. And hopefully in this course we can listen also some trials from Australia, because you will see how it changed. It's like, it's similar. Like, I guess that 90% is similar that English, like the British one, the British accent, but then change a little bit. It's like harder. They speak faster, I feel it.
Okay, teacher.
So,
I do the polls.
Yeah.
No?
No, I don't have the result yet. So
okay, I am doing now.
Okay, perfect. And I will see you tomorrow in our session. Thank you so much for your time. And I will check it out. In which of the videos was the word that you can catch? One of the Mark Zuckerberg or the other one that we're explaining? The
No,
situation.
in the second video.
Okay, I will figure
I
out.
think.
But I guess that as you are telling me, I guess that we are talking about apelante. But I
Okay,
will check it in the
I
context.
think it's like a pillar.
Okay, I will check
I
it, and tomorrow we discuss
I
it in
see
the
again
lesson.
and I write.
Yeah, found it. Yeah, and we tomorrow
Okay,
in our
teacher,
lesson
have
we check
a
it out.
nice night
Yeah, you
tomorrow.
too. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
Okay,
Okay, thank you so
bye
much.
bye.
Bye bye. Anne, good night. How are you?
Good night, teacher. I'm really sorry because I am business this today. I've tried to I don't know how can I say ingresar in this session, but I
Come.
can't.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
late. Sorry,
No
but
worries.
I can see and I can read this article too. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries at all. I completely understand that sometimes we have other things to put in
Yes,
mind
and
because
it's the first time.
no
Please.
worries, no worries. No, nothing happens as I told you. So we will do this. We will start the session because I guess that the one maybe the next one is not coming. So we will start to discuss. Do you have the
Okay,
opportunity to
please.
see videos or not?
No, yes, I am my cell phone because I am late, so I can um the opportunity to start with my computer.
Yeah, but you saw it.
Yes,
You saw them.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
No worries. It's nothing. It's not necessary that you start in your computer. If you want to do it there, just relax, and we will do it until we can.
It's
So
okay.
here, I want to ask you, what is your opinion about those videos? How do you feel it? What do you learn? Maybe you have some questions. How do you feel like these vibes on a real trial happening around these data security law processes? And yeah, basically, how do you think that your country is dealing with these issues right now?
Because this is my problem. I can't see the videos or the article
Ah,
because yes, I'm in really business today. I'm sorry.
no, don't worry. Business es negocio. Así que I was really busy, ocupada.
Busy, yes, really. And business too.
Busy. Okay, so but you were in our session like last night?
uh
You were or not? Did you come?
last night. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
perfect. Okay, so no worries. You just see the videos when you have time. But basically, the video is talking about this huge case about Facebook and about maybe they give to other kind of companies some
Okay.
personal information to use it in the political campaign of Donald Trump. So
Okay.
basically, the CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, is like in front of the jury in US, and it's so interesting to see how they start to dealing with some questions in front of the witness because he comes like to testify what happens, how they are managing their data. But it's not necessary that you saw the video, we can discuss other things. So please let me know what is your opinion about how in your country the leaders are dealing with this data security law, if you have some agencies that oversees or maybe not.
What does mean diligencies?
What agencies, agencias.
Agencies.
Sí, si hay alguna oficina o agencia que vigile estos manejos de datos personales en tu país, si las hay, si no, ¿cuál es tu opinión? ¿Cómo crees que se está manejando este tema que es nuevo para nosotros?
In Bolivia, I think we are not about this situation, but I think all the companies know about this information, maybe about the employees, the companies who contact with him. Maybe they have the opportunity to learn and to analyze and to search this information about this. But I don't understand well about this situation, but I know the companies have this kind of information.
Yeah. And never exists like a huge case, for example, in cybersecurity, or that someone is stolen money from the apps, like
Um,
from to the banks, or
I think
how
it's
is working this
important
cyber?
because the corruption is always here. In Bolivia,
Yeah.
it's always here. So I think it's important to know about this situation. It's important to know about the people who work with you. So maybe in this time it's not so important because the corruption is the opportunity for the people. For I don't remember who can I say robar.
Robbed or stolen.
Yes, for stall. So um, I think it's difficult.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I understand this is important.
Yeah, but like just for your experience of maybe the
For
news
my
or the
experience,
information
I
that
know
comes.
the people who loads or who stole a lot of money.
Yeah,
So
but
I
through
think it's
internet,
important.
como a través de internet. Entonces, eso se escucha, lo están haciendo acá en Bolivia.
Yes, in Bolivia, that happens always. It's normal because the corruption is a lot, so it's normal to live here with that.
Yeah, I can understand. And what
Yes.
about like the people is going to jail? They are having like,
No, they relax. If you
really?
stole a lot of money, you have to relax because it's normal. My country is
But
normal.
it's because it's a political thing, because you have like the same
Yes.
political team
Yeah,
in
if
that
you
province.
are masista, I think it's normal if you have a lot of money.
Wow.
So it's normal.
In Colombia. Sorry, it's quite late. In Colombia happens so similar, but the difference is like we are having for almost the same period, I guess that 20 years now, but we have a lot of violence involved.
Yes, I
So
know.
here, yeah, but not as here. Here, I feel like a really quiet country, really relaxed. The people like respect the rights of others. In Colombia, no, they kill human rights defenders, they kill people. So it's like totalitarianism.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really hard.
And this is sad.
Yeah. One day, do you have contact, like in your company, with the terms and conditions that used to have some phone agencies, like with the clients? Did you read it? Because you check that the letter is really, really little. One day, do you read
In
this
that
contract?
little escrituras, how can I say?
Como papers,
Yes, in that I read
documents.
if you wrote or if I can say that word in Spanish, please.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. Si tú rompes alguna parte de tu celular o si estás rajado de algún extremo, ya no puedes reclamar. I think it's bad because sometimes we don't have the fault.
Yeah.
But if the company see if your phone is rolled or I don't know,
broken.
broken. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, broken. You can't say something about that because it's impossible.
Yeah, the
And
warranty.
that's saying the little yes.
Yeah, we are talking about the warranty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but all these documents and insurance, los seguros, todo el tema de seguros,
Yeah.
like very fragile because we have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of policies that cover the company, but not as many as cover the clients.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is quite difficult, you know.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, and so for me, like results so important that you check the videos, and if you want, tomorrow when we finish your lesson, I will give you like other 5 minutes to express
Yes,
your
please.
opinion about it, because now it's like almost done. I have here the next one, and yeah, it will be so useful. But no worries, I click it as you come to the session because we have it.
Okay, please.
And
I'm
before
really
you leave,
sorry.
no worries. And for before you leave, I will please ask you that you fill the survey and now is turn it on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like in the, I guess that is on the bottom of the screen, but in some phones are in the
I
top.
my cell phone right now, so I can see that.
Okay, perfect. Sometimes it's on the bottom, sometimes it's on the top. Depends of the device.
I don't.
Parece un volumen. Looks like a volume signal. It's like signal, sorry. Like 3 bars. Like this.
Teacher, I can start with my computer and I found this,
Yeah, check.
please,
Sometimes it's up,
because I
sometimes
don't
it's
see it
down.
my cell phone.
Yeah, come. I will wait for you. The session will be open. But I will please ask you that be like soon, like turn on your computer and please do it. Because if not, sometimes I
Okay.
forget it. Perfect.
Yes, please. Right
Yeah,
now.
no worries. Yes, I will waiting for you. So I will start with the next one. Thank
Okay,
you so
I
much
see
for
you.
your time. I will see you soon. See you tomorrow. Hola, 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 hola. ¿Con quién hablo aquí? ¿Con Diandra o con Angie? Con Angie. Aló, aló, aló. Angie, ¿estás acá? Hello, Diandra. You was the one that texted in the group? Diandra, por favor. Hello.
How are you?
Everything is going good. How is everything going in your country? How are you?
Fine, and you?
Everything is going good. Thank you so much for asking. Did you have time to check the videos that I sent this morning or not really?
Yes, I watched. I saw the videos.
Okay, what part results interesting for you? What
Are
part
they
results
read
confusing?
the outgo yet?
Tell me.
But I can read the both articles that you sent the last week.
Yeah, no worries. When you have time. Today we will talk about data security, and this topic specific. You want to share your opinion? Like, what do you think about this topic? How is in your country managed by?
Hawaii is a little country, so we didn't have much law, and for this type of crime, but here the people don't be too scared of these things. So we have a lot of how can I say, simple people, people who live in farms, and so it don't to it don't alarm for the population. So here it's not like in the US.
What was your favorite part of these videos?
I like the first video, the explication of the Cambridge Analytics.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that it was like that. So I don't have the idea. I don't understand. I know that Mark Zuckerberg and the Facebook, they have a trail, but I don't know in the details about it.
Yeah. And what did you learn?
I learned about the about the private politics of
Yeah.
Facebook. I think is
Privacy.
and privacy.
Perfect.
And I think it was so interesting, the relations that makes the Cambridge Analytica with Facebook. Only when you do this type of answer these questions, it looks like inofensivos, ¿cómo sería?
Like not hurting.
Not
Depende del
hurt.
contexto. ¿Qué quieres decir?
Tipo que, ¿cómo responder preguntas tan inofensivas para ellos es algo importante?
Yeah, like how deal or how answer this innocent
Innocent, yeah, innocent. That's a
innocent
good.
questions. Like it's really important.
And how they do a big study with these innocent questions, and how they can read our personality with that. I think is what really how can I say, it was really I don't remember the word. I'm sorry. In Spanish, I don't remember.
Tranquila, en español y vamos.
Yes, because I'm not very well today. I have the vaccine and it make me a little reaction, make me allergy, and
Oh my God, do you feel tired
I
or
still
sick?
get up and saw
Yeah.
the video.
No worries. So do you feel tired or do you have some reactions? Do you feel sick?
Yes.
Ah, thank you so much for being here in that situation.
No,
No, but let's go to do
late
it in
with the
Spanish.
calls, and I want to learn. Yesterday I don't saw the I participated in the class,
Yeah.
but I'm going to stay in time again. I'm so
Yeah.
rushed, so I'm a little sick, but I'm going
No,
to be
no
better.
worries. We are almost finishing. Here is the important thing. Do you learn something in these videos? Some words
Yes.
that you didn't know it before?
Yes, breaches, I think is what the word. Violación. Breaches, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Word.
Violations also.
I did this word. Yeah.
Yeah. What other parts results important for you?
For me, it was when the video explained how they use these dates in the Trump's for the
Campaign.
Trump what
Campaign, political campaign.
campaign, the Trump's campaign. I think it was so interesting.
What do you think that is like the problem here? Like, do you think that maybe they are responsible or not? Just what is your opinion?
I think when we use social media, we are conscious,
Conscious? We are conscious?
conscious
Yeah.
that we are exposed to everybody, our likes, dislikes, our favorite things, and our mind
Preferences.
too. Our mind, I think on mind. So I think we are conscious of that, but in time that they start to use our privacy in for their own for their own
Interest.
interest. They are interest are a violation. Yes, a breaches is what the new word breach. It's a violation for our privacy. I think they can do that.
Privacy.
Without our sin nuestro consentimiento, without
Our consent.
Without our consent.
Perfect. And do you think that that consent is on terms and conditions when we like are going?
Can you repeat this, teacher? I can read.
You don't believe that all these contents are on the terms and conditions of the use of the platform?
I don't know. In fact, nobody reads the terms and conditions. So they are, I don't know if in Colombia do you have, for example, in Paraguay we call contrato de adhesión.
Yeah, we have it.
Do you have it? So
an added contract. Like
I
this.
don't added.
Yeah.
Contract. And I don't know if duration. And I don't know if is it said in the
yeah, so because even if you are not agree, you need to sign that you agree. So it's
you
like a way to control.
And if you don't agree with them, you can use the Facebook. So the thing is,
yeah, like you are agree or agree.
Yes.
Perfect. Do you have some agency or office in Paraguay that check how it's like working or how what is happening with these cases of data security law?
No.
No, nothing. Nobody oversees.
Here we only have company that no company. They own the office here to care about these type of things are the prosecutor. For us is public ministry for us they called, but not we don't have and only have we have two prosecutors.
Yeah, you told me that before.
But company we don't have a company who cares about
check
this.
it. Okay, not an agency, not the government, nobody. Oh my God.
No, that I
How?
know, no, that I know, but I think it's not.
Okay, okay, you think that now. And do you have these cyber crimes in your country?
Sorry? Can you repeat
In
again,
your
please?
in your country, do you have like cyber crimes?
Cyber?
Crimes,
Yes, we have a
crimes,
lot.
cyber crimes, and
Yeah.
who looks over that? ¿Quién revisa eso?
Only the public ministry, the prosecutors,
Yeah.
but there no,
Because
no,
there you need like a specialized knowledge, like engineers or hackers, or you need like people that checks how to deal with this kind of attacks or cyber attacks
no,
like this cyber
no. I don't
attack.
know. I don't know if the government have, but for common people, we don't have someone who care us of them. So
Mhm.
only if you are a victim of a cybercrime, you are cybercrime. You said me
Mhm. Yeah, cybercrime or cyber attack.
cybercrime. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Only you have to do your denuncia. ¿Cómo sería en English? Denuncia.
you can put demands or requests, or you can
Okay,
also think
because
about.
demand as is for civil law, but denuncia in criminal law. Demand too.
Yeah, yeah, you can also say demand, but you can say also, give me a second. You can put the here. Check your
Because for us, demand are for civil law.
like this. Crime es como la diferencia entre denuncia y demanda.
Sí, demanda,
En
sí.
crime
Crime.
offense, like report the crime offense, or
Ujú.
report or suit,
Okay.
que es también demandar, pero se utilizan como sinónimos.
Ujú,
Sue them because of a crime, or
ujú.
just put the demand or knowledge of the judge. Si esa diferencia no existe en inglés, it's just demand.
Mm,
Or I am sued them, or I sued them,
okay.
como los demandé,
Alright.
los denuncié, los entregué a las autoridades.
Okay, that's interesting. New words.
Yeah, yeah.
So
New
if
ways,
you
but it's a lot of way to express these kind of things, because when we are talking about criminal law, always we have mm, like the main responsible of this is the prosecutor, but also the state, because as you know, they have like the responsibility to oversee what is happening, right? Other way to say this is like present a complaint, present requirement.
question, teacher. I have a question
Tell
that
me.
it's not clear for me.
Hmm.
In United States, the prosecutor or the prosecutor office in this case, and I don't know, Defensoría Pública, public lawyer, I don't know how to
Yeah.
say.
Hmm.
They are works for
Public
the state.
agency. Yeah, you know that they are like federal. So they have in each department or in each federation, they have different people specialized in some matters. So in some you can find like public ministries or public defenders, but in other ones you just will find like the public lawyer, or in other ones you will find like an expert in every issue, depending. As you can see that in some federal or in some spaces in the United States, you can find like some drugs are legal and in other ones not. So it's like kind of they have an own regulation, and depends how they did or they analyze or they determine how or who will be in charge of these cases, and who will be like have this paper or this role on the state. But depending, like, it's not correct, like legally correct, but depending like what states or what is stipulated in their own constitution, like in their own federal law. So in
Where
some exist and some in others not. But in the
federal
most
law, every state have their own laws,
yeah, and their
but
own
they
statement.
don't depend of the states.
Yeah,
For
just for
example,
the basic
in
right.
Nicaragua, the public, how do you say public defensoría pública,
Defenders.
public defenders and the prosecutors, and
Imagine they are a different state in
also
each.
that you depend of the states.
Yeah, they depend like in some specific issues like money or the huge cases like money laundering. They have like a specialized prosecutor in that area. But as they're like as they will manage all the proceedings, no,
Mhm.
it's like depends of each state. Because remember, I don't know if you remember this episode of The Simpsons where they use they like Homer tried to skip the criminal law in each federal state because
Mm,
no es muy bueno.
in the
Es
sense.
la mejor manera en la que te puedo explicar porque haz de cuenta que cada uno tiene su código penal, cada uno tiene sus propias reglas de procedimiento. So you are, for example, if you want to become a lawyer in New York, you need to present to the bar of New York under the New York laws. But then if you want to become a lawyer in, I don't know, California or Texas or whatever, you need to kind of study again the specific rules
Yes,
that they have. Because in some
Mhm.
parts of the state,
The
you have
validations,
legal, yeah, you have some legal things or you have some behaviors that are legal, but in others not. Yeah, so
sí.
the best example is weed, I guess, es la marihuana. En unos estados es legal, en otros estados no. Entonces, como cambian las reglas de procedimiento, también cambian los agentes, right?
Sí, mi pregunta va más, por ejemplo, ya que estamos hablando de televisión, por ejemplo, Suits,
Yeah,
¿verdad? Que él es un abogado, ¿verdad? Que trabajaba anteriormente en la oficina del fiscal y ahí lo que uno ve es, después de repente están los abogados que son privados, los de la defensoría, pero que los de la defensoría pública trabajan otra vez como si fueran abogados privados y ahí lo que a mí me confundía, ¿verdad?
claro, pero bueno, hay varias correcciones. Primero, suits, no suites, suits,
Suits.
muy bien. Y yes, but basically depends of the state. Where are they? Some act like private, but in others, for example, they, as you saw in this, I saw it like years ago. But you saw that they have a lot of figures like they kind of always fix the issues by arbitration, or they try to like do agreements,
Yeah,
like
agreement.
kind of
Harvard, I think it's called Harvard
yeah,
method.
like
Harvard method,
yeah,
I think it's called. Mhm.
yeah. Then you have like other possibilities to kind of fix the issue before it comes to the judge, and these kind of methods are always used also here, que son las solución alternativa de conflictos, ¿verdad? Ujú. So it's always so useful to start to see this kind of issues or this kind of subject or this kind of series, because you will start to have context about how they deal with that, but also you get excited because every case is different, and then you have some specific words that belong just to a case of labor law or a case with childhood or a case with, I don't know, just civil matters. Okay, Diandra, our time is gone. So I will
Okay.
please ask you that you fill the survey right now before you leave. Mhm. Thank you so much.
Thank for you, teacher.
Yeah,
your
have a good
take.
night. But you have, no, you don't already. ¿Lo hiciste? ¿Ya la llenaste? No me ha llegado el reporte.
No, a mí no estoy encontrando el...
En la parte de abajo, en la
ya.
parte de abajo debe estar. Son 3 lineecitas.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I will
Okay.
see you tomorrow.
Bye, teacher.
Okay,
See you.
good night. Bye-bye. See you.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.